Hello, everybody. I want to welcome you to Compass Games Town Hall. It's episode 62. Looking forward to having Bill and Billy join us shortly. First, most important of all, I want to do a shout out to Dennis Canning. I see that Dennis was in the hospital for a few days, no less than a few weeks from retirement, 3 weeks from retirement, I read. So, Dennis, yes, we want you to enjoy your retirement. Now is not the time to roll a bad die roll, right? For you got to enjoy your retirement, play a lot of games, and yeah, 4 days in the hospital. I'm sure they took good care of you, gave you all the meds you need, and we wish you all a speedy recovery. Also, it's good to have Mo back. Mo's been out. He's been doing some special activities besides calling some hockey games in the Dallas area. So, Mo, it's great to have you back. It's great to have Brittany on, Bruce Urian, others involved with Compass. So, yeah, really happy to see the turnout with everybody again. Hope everybody's doing well. And with that being said, I do want to give some quick announcements, and then we'll cut to Bill and Billy once they're on board with us tonight. So there was a pipeline snapshot update just a few days ago because, as always, once I saw the first pick of 1812 adorning somebody's table, that means it's shipping. So yes, 1812 War in the Great Lakes Frontier, that is now a shipping product. I'll be sure on the product page to add the rule booklet, which is already on the Kickstarter page for the game. So that's just something we always do, is make the rules available for download or online viewing. So we'll be sure to do that. As far as I'll zoom in here, as far as what the project schedule is moving forward, which is going to be focusing here on the left side. So follow the blue bouncing ball. And this is our release schedule coming up. So we actually just completed several Kickstarters. So for example, we did Doomsday Project 2 Balkans just 2-3 weeks ago. And that's going to be our next release for actually this month. And then we have Prelude to Revolution, and a major sigh of relief from my side, because I said pretty early on that we should definitely do 100. I was disagreeing with Bill and Billy that it's a great topic. It's a great game system. And yeah, Prelude to Rebellion was one of those historical topics that not too many people really know about or have high on their hit list. So, I think that's why Prelude to Rebellion has been somewhat of a disappointing seller, but not surprising. But the system's very good. So Prelude to Revolution is going to be coming up. It could be by end of this month. So thanks to those that helped us hit the 100 milestone for pledgers for the Kickstarter for Prelude to Revolution. I think you're really going to love the game. I'm looking forward to reports on it. Obviously, we'll talk a little bit about Interceptor Ace Volume 2. That one is presently on Kickstarter, so we're going to take a peek at that one. And a lot of people have been asking about when Interceptor Ace is going to be getting ready to roll out. So obviously it's now on Kickstarter, so that means it's going to be coming very soon. And then you can see the rest of the lineup here. So we can talk about these titles if you want tonight with Bill and Billy. But again, the schedule is posted on the home page. I think there was just one change. We actually put in Oceans of Fire after Victory at Sea. So you'll see this was just sort of inserted after Victory at Sea, which wasn't there before. So that one's jumped up on the list. And as Bill has mentioned in the past, when there's other game designs that have been taking a while to get done, they've been on pre-order for a long time, they'll jump up on the release schedule list. So probably the best example that's coming up fairly soon would be Gregory Smith's Western Front Ace, World War I. Everybody's really anxious about that. No, you won't see it on the schedule yet because we really first have to get the game in the warehouse, and then we go through a QA check of the finished product, which Bill does, and he's talked about that as well. And once we get there, we'll add it to the schedule at that point. So again, that's our release schedule. We also sent out, just FYI, our newsletter went out a few hours ago. So obviously the headliner is Interceptor Ace Volume 2. It's really great to see other designers sort of step in. So helping Gregory Smith out, Gregory M. Smith has a great engine that he's developed around, first of all, started with the Hunters for submarine warfare, but he actually, he pretty much created all the games around the Hunters series except for Raiders of the Deep. There was outside design help for Raiders of the Deep. And then now it's happened with his Interceptor Ace series, with his Ace series of games, Solitaire. So actually, this is a game designed by Fernando Sola Ramos. So really excited to see a new designer step in for this game. And again, it's on Kickstarter right now. And if you take a peek actually over at the Kickstarter, It was just a few minutes ago, it was around 97, 98 pledges, and we've already hit the 100 pledge mark for Interceptor Ace 2. So I'll just mention briefly about this game. And of course, the video is here so you can see the unboxing of all the components. You can also scroll down. And as always, if you scroll down to the very bottom, past the preview of some of the components in the game, we've got the rule booklet. So you can just click on that link and it will launch a new window. There is a download arrow. Just FYI, if you go to our website, you'll see the download arrow always in the upper left-hand corner. Otherwise, you can just view it online and flip through the pages here. So this, again, you can take your time just perusing the rules to the system. Again, if you're familiar with Interceptor Ace or Night Fighter Ace, you're going to feel right at home with this system. So the rules are there for you on the Kickstarter page, and we'll also add them to our website as well. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Bill and Billy. There you go.
Hey, how you all doing? What you doing, John?
Good. Well, we're just going through. So what we did was we did a quick update on the release schedule. So basically, we talked about how we inserted Oceans of Fire into this schedule.
Yeah, we did that. Yep, we did.
So that is right here. So Oceans of Fire is in that spot just after Victory at Sea. And then we were just thanking everybody for, again, the pledges, hitting over 100 pledges for Prelude to Revolution, which was our last Kickstarter. Was really happy to see that. And of course, starting to talk about this baby right here is Interceptor Ace Volume 2, which is going to be really hard to survive the career. Maybe Greg's here and people can ask him, how tough is it for a pilot to survive and make it through the end of the game? It's not so easy. Not so easy because they're getting near the end of the war. And it's going to be tough sledding, as they say. But this is a standalone game. I just want to mention before we get started, just to finish my comments on Interceptor Ace, it's two things about it. One is it's a standalone game, so it can be played separately, or you can combine it with Interceptor Ace Volume 1 to cover the whole breadth of that period of the war, so, which I believe is starting late 42, maybe 43 through the end. So you can combine both games or just play this one standalone, much like the first volume. And with that, Bill, I think I can officially turn it back over to you and Billy, what you'd like to maybe start with today. I know one topic we can perhaps talk about, but I'll hold that in my back pocket for anything you want to start with tonight.
Well, what topic is that?
We had a discussion about you might consider offering.
Yeah, what we're going to do, I think. Okay, we're going to put it up on pre-order. It's going to be like those pre-orders where, okay, we'll see if there's enough interest. Okay, after a lot of Bill Thomas thinking, in Combat 1, the maps changed. It wasn't errata. Okay, right. What we did with Combat 1 maps to Combat 1 second printing maps is the slopes, are identified with white lines, so it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so what we decided to do was we're going to put up on the website, that you can purchase those maps like an update kit. Okay, and that will be up on the website. I don't know if it's ever going to go to retail. Okay, I just think it's just going to be
a direct only offer, paper maps. There's what were the total number of maps again? I could go to the product page.
No, there was 4.
4 maps, okay.
And they're oversized maps.
Yeah.
So it's not really an update kit. I guess you could call it. I'm not doing the rules because those are available online.
Right.
Okay, and that was really, other than updated whatever. Okay, that was really the only change. Was the maps really you can't get online. We did post it online, so I said, hey, that's what I'm going to do.
So now they're saying you've had a change of heart, that you are doing an update kit after all, but it's not really a kit. It's sort of a, I don't know. You could probably navigate through this one. There's ways you can sort of play this one.
Yeah, I think, again, I always said that, I don't know if it's an update kit. And we could do it on Kickstarter. But I'm only going to do it on Kickstarter if I don't get enough stuff in the,
Yeah, maybe an upslope kit because it's a new slopes in it. Might
Yeah, no,
confuse the
look,
skiers.
when I kept looking at it, I've always had this. It was how to get it done.
Yeah,
Okay, was the bill thing.
right.
Okay, because it's very expensive to do this. Okay, because and again, I don't know how many I'm going to sell. So yes, it's a map update. I don't like the word update.
It's not an add-on because it's not adding new maps. It's a map variation option, right? It's
Yeah, hey, look,
a different edition. It's
I'm just-
to grab a new edition of
Look.
a map. It's changed artistically a little bit.
yeah, no, that's see because that's why yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Kickstarter, we'll see. But yeah, you're right. I mean, probably selling it direct makes sense. But yeah, people are calling it revisions versus maybe it's just a map thing or hey,
A
great
map thing.
news.
I like the
It's
map.
a map revision. No, it's not a revision. It's an
No,
upgrade, or
because
is
you
it not
wanna
an
know why?
upgrade? No,
Here's
it's a
what I
map
say. It
update.
is an up. It does in this case. It brings a lot of value to the game
Yeah,
because remember when you fire. This is with all these tactical games. When you fire and you got to fire through things and up slopes and down slopes, it's a pain in the ass. That's why I don't like tactical games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this actually is outlined so you can see the. So I think I'm going to do that.
So Alan has here an optional map. See, that's what's so the beauty of writing rules, right? What does one word mean? So an optional map to me sounds like, oh, it's an optional map for like an optional scenario,
Now
or
the other thing
it's something that's not part of the game. So these words are so tricky. I tell you what.
now the other thing we're doing is what? Oh yeah. Is we're doing we're having a very interesting expansion kit for combat. Okay, it's going to make the German AI be a little more. It's got 55 new cards.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's got 8 pages of rules, and it's got like 6 counters. Okay, and it adds to the game, and they've talked about it at Board Game Geek on it.
Okay.
And the guy came to me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in doing it?"
Yeah.
So we've looked at it, and it looks like it's something that would be interesting. So we're going to publish that, and it's going to be in a very small box. It's not going to be that expensive.
Right.
Only
that sounds
like
good.
like $350.
All right, Jacob Getty on YouTube. You can write rules for us because alternate map option sounds pretty perfect. That sort of puts it in the right lane. So I like what you came up with there. But everybody had some good ideas. What the map thingy. I like the map thingy. I think that was the best way to do it. Or Combat Volume 1 with Maps 2.0.
Yeah,
that does just roll off, doesn't
but
it?
then is all you're going to get is people with no. Well, we're going to. Here's what we're going to do. It's very interesting. We're going to put it up, John, and we're going to say Combat 1. I lost it.
Combat 1 map thingy.
No,
Thingamajiggy.
Combat 1 second printing maps only.
That sounds exciting. I like that idea. A bag of maps. Yeah, a bag of maps could be.
Yeah.
Guys, you can probably help us here. Name the map product for Bill, so we can definitely nail this. So that's interesting. So how much is it already released? Like, is it done the work for the Combat German Solitaire AI?
Oh, it's actually like I said, it actually is going to artwork, which is going to take very little time because it's just the cards and the counters. Okay, and that will be
There you go. Combat 1 Maps version 2, the sequel. That reminds me, I'm seeing Scream 5 or 6 with my son tomorrow. He's into the horror genre, so my wife never goes. I get to go to all the horror movies.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing.
I'm not a
horror. My wife wouldn't watch horror for New York Minute. So that would never happen. Let's go. Here we go. Eric, thank you, Eric. On Facebook too. We got some Facebook folks in the house. Awesome. How is Kaiser's High Seas Fleet coming along, Bill?
Yeah, no. I know that is one that Brittany's going through a final review.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and then that goes off to printing.
Awesome. And folks, go ahead and ask your questions now if you want. I know we're getting a lot of comments still about the map. See, this map thing's it's pretty big news about the map for combat. And then I think the German AI, it sounds really nice. I think that's going to be really cool. Maps to the Reckoning. We got a nice little horror slant to it.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to come up with some really Really good ideas. What are the dates for Compass Expo in November? I think it always falls on Veterans Day weekend.
Yeah, it's always
Starting
what is it, Bill? But the other thing too is remember we're doing May Expo.
May. Yep. Absolutely.
So
Yeah, well,
I think we need to get that word out because I want it to succeed and not only be a one and only.
yep. Absolutely.
Okay,
So
it's Thursday. It starts the Thursday after Mother's Day, and I
oops.
think in November is the 9th to the 13th. Why? What's that?
All right.
Yeah.
And Wednesday might be an optional early start, you think, like last time?
Yeah. Because they are.
The
Yeah.
May one I know it is.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
May one I know is, I think.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
I
good.
got up there.
Yeah, we're less than 70 days away from our next
Yeah. So we
Expo
got to
event.
get those numbers up and
Absolutely. Absolutely. Alrighty. Let's see what other comments we have. So Expo in May and then in November. That's correct. So yes, that's just to clarify. Yep, Mo. Got two of them. Absolutely. Let's see another Kaiser's High Seas Fleet question. Getting information to be scrapped at Scapa Flow. Well, maybe not. Depends how you play.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
think,
Yeah. Mhm.
I think Jutland is actually going to be going to the printers pretty soon, and what a big game that is! Oh my God, that is a big game.
Yep.
Jutland. Yep.
Yep, it's a really big game. Where are the Interceptor Ace 2 rules at? Thanks for joining. No problem. For now, it will be on the product page, but right now we just show the Kickstarter page. So what you want to do is go to the Kickstarter for Interceptor Ace Volume 2, and you'll see the video of all the components, which is great. It's like an unboxing, but if you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see here a little picture of the rule booklet. You click on it, and it will open up the rules for you. And most important of all, you can download to print a PDF. That's in the upper left-hand corner. So let me do that again so you can actually see that. So again, Kickstarter. Here's the Kickstarter campaign.
Oh, nice.
You want to go to the Kickstarter, and then on the Kickstarter, scroll to the very bottom of the Kickstarter, and you'll see a rule booklet image right here. Check out the full rules by clicking. You click on it, and it will give you the rules here. And of course, you want a PDF to print out. That's going to be this little download arrow, upper left-hand corner, where you can do the PDF download. So that's how it works. So yeah, definitely check out the rules. And thanks for asking about that. And if you hopefully you have Interceptor Ace, it's one of the add-ons for the game, besides Night Fighter Ace as well. So let's see. Blue Water Navy Pacific updates.
Still working on it. I don't think anything's really changed much.
Nothing's changed. Okay.
Yeah, nothing changes. It's Tank Leader is moving along.
Yep, Tank Leader's moving along. And then will you post any artwork for Tank Leader? Absolutely. I do have new artwork for that. Actually, the game is done. Just have to go through it. We had some final changes we made to it. As Bill knows, we talked about the cover art change because of the flag that was showing up. We don't want any problems with social media for historical flags. So we had to make some adjustments there.
Did we tell these guys that we got right? Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell them.
Oh, you don't want to say anything right now?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say anything because then we'll never get back on.
All right. Well, Michael's got a business question for Brittany to take online, so she's there. She'll take that one on. Rick Cundiff, yes, definitely multiplayer NATO at the May Expo. That'll be awesome. NATO's definitely. I've seen NATO played at every convention recently. That's for sure. I noticed Compass merch on your web page. Any chance on doing a Compass hoodie? So actually, Mo helped spearhead our. I thought we had a Compass hoodie already.
Yeah, we have a Compass hoodie.
So there is a Compass hoodie on there. You should be able to find it. So Samuel, if you have trouble finding it, send me an email at john@compassgames.com, and we'll help you out with that. But there should be.
No, Jutland is a new game.
Yep. Yeah, this one, Jutland's a remake of Fleet Admiral, the original Fleet Admiral by Jack Green, but it's expanded and enhanced in many crazy ways. It's a very big project. Once it's on pre-order, your jaw will drop like, oh, okay, this is a lot more than Fleet Admiral was. Lots going on.
Yeah, this is a very different,
Yeah, so tons of scenarios and all that fun stuff. And the biggest version of it's like, I think it's 3 full-size maps, four full-size maps, something like that. So it's a really great tactical naval game. Let's see here. Stuk game, Storm of Steel, Junkers 87 by Joe Fernandez is
it's
at printers.
It's at the printers now. We finally got it there. We had to do some stuff, but it's there. So
yep. And then
one step closer.
So Michael here for Desert Blitzkrieg. It's in the queue with Brittany. So she's just working on. It's worth a shout out. She's working on John Butterfield's World War II Commander Market Garden. So I think Bulge has done extremely well, and people really like the game. They like the system. And Market Garden's a brand new title. Was never
Yes.
released as an app. So this is brand new, and that's Butterfield's second entry in this. So we're really excited about. I think that'll be a great game. So we're looking forward to that one. Just catching up in questions. There will be a Vassal playtest of Desert Tide available for anybody who would like to play test. Desert Tide. There we go. Based on the Tide series. Absolutely. Yeah, Jutland's going to be great. Absolutely. Get in your hashtag town hall for the free giveaway for sure. Please do that. Let's see here. Greg's got a Stuka game also under playtest with Dennis Canning. He liked it. Hopefully he didn't like it so much he got too excited and sent to the hospital for 4 days, Greg. But we'll hope that wasn't the case. But yeah, Greg, so helpful that Dennis can help us there. That's awesome. Yeah, Market Garden's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And if you haven't tried Bulge yet, definitely give Bulge a shot. It's available right now. World War II Commander. We'll have it as an add-on, obviously, in the Kickstarter. Any Rebel Tide news for Gregory Smith? I know he did his inaugural play test of Rebel Tide. Obviously, it's the Imperial Tide system for the American Civil War, and it went well. Initial play tests were quite positive back in November of last year, and he's been doing a bunch of testing and tweaking since then. Yes, thanks for the Bulge is great on World War II Commander. Again, it's John Butterfield. Samuel's asking over on Facebook, any other GDW games coming in the future, like the First Battle game series? I don't know if there's a general update, Bill, you want to give on GDW games. I think the newest one we started work on, I believe, was Russo-Japanese War.
And then
Julian.
the next one is that space game.
Belter,
I
the
think so,
space
yeah.
game. Yep. Let's see here. Kevin has a question on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
What would you say is the lowest hanging fruit in terms of wars that you haven't been gamed out? I've never seen a war game, for example, based on the 1791 Haitian Revolution, for example.
Yeah, here's my philosophy, and always has been. Okay, if a designer designs it,
Yeah.
okay, that's really the issue, is what the designers like to design. Okay,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and that's what we publish. So we're not we don't really go and tell designers, except for like Greg or some of our people, hey, this is what you should design, because we feel that if the designer likes the project, he's going to be more vested in the project, and he's going to do a better job than me telling him, hey, I want you to do a game on this. So we're really up to what designers across the world want to design, and that gives us the ability to publish them and get them to so you guys see them. So I would like to see more, but again, it's all what designers want to design. We don't tell designers what to design.
And also first-time designers, if we find a topic Bill really likes, finds interesting, and Billy finds interesting, we'll definitely enjoy working with first-time designers as well. So, yeah, across the board, it's always exciting to see what new design ideas are brought forward. So Greg's responding back about the Rebel Tide status, which is, again, the Tide system for American Civil War. And, yes, it's looking really good because he's been working on it for several months now for final development. And they'll do a final test in May at Compass Expo. So thank you, Greg, for that update. Let's see here. Always love to know what is on the horizon with Paper Wars also. So I'm happy to assist with that. So let me pull up off screen here. I'm just getting the screen share ready. So let's do that. So let's talk about the next Paper Wars, Bill and Billy, if we could, just to let people know what's coming. So I'll show that here on screen if you want to add any comment about it. So this is the next Paper Wars.
Oh yeah, we like that one. Yep.
Yeah, so second Fallujah. So that you'll see that on the release schedule. I think it's around 7 or 8 in line, but that's actually a design I saw at Consum World Expo, I think 2 or 3 years ago, by I think it's Steve Liskey. If I hope I got the designer's name right, because I got to keep track of all these names in my head. But yeah, he showed me the maps and the counters and the topic looked great. And yeah, so the game's gone through the paces. It's all done, and there should be some artwork on the website already for that.
Yep,
maps.
that's all done. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what we have coming. So thanks for your question and comment about Paper Wars. So we're really happy with how Paper Wars is doing. We hope you like all the add-ons and article focus we have. You'd like to see Mo would like to see Team Yankee make it back from the GDW line. So that's something Bill and Billy could definitely do. We've got there's certain things we can't touch from GDW, like the original Europa series is not part of the stable that's managed by GDW anymore. But Team Yankee would be available if that was decided. World War II campaigns. That's the first. I think that's going to be the first title out of the batch that's coming to release. So that's the 3 games. 40, 41, 42. And as a reminder, and it incorporates all the errata, all the known official errata for the game has been worked in directly into the rules, components, etc. So we're all set on that one. So we're looking forward to seeing that one. Okay, Will says, let's see more in South American wars of the 1830s. So I would segue to Bill's comment that if he finds designers, or put it another way, if you as a community go onto social media and say you'd really like to see games of a certain era, I don't think it's a long shot to say if a certain designer sees a thread about a certain historical topic you see getting talked about a lot, usually it will sway some designer to actually start looking at doing the work. So that's something you could definitely do through social media. Any plans for a Ukrainian war game? I think you touched upon that, Bill.
Yeah, I think it's being worked on for in the future as the Paper Wars.
Paper Wars, okay. And
but that's going to be out because we don't know what's going to happen, and you gotta wait a little bit for that.
And John did chime in here. I did see this on Facebook. There was a picture of a Mark Herman design on the same topic. Here's one for Billy from James on YouTube. Any update on Bismarck: The Last Battle game?
What? It's going to be.
Is that in the warehouse yet? I don't know. Like,
no,
I don't know if
it's
in the
all
warehouse.
done. Yeah, it's all done. But that's finally going to get out this year. So.
All right. In addition to very knowledgeable, John. In addition to the Trouble, Shadow War, Northern Ireland, are there any other multiplayer 3+ gamers on the horizon? So yeah, the Troubles. I'm looking forward to seeing that one get back on track. The designer had some things to take care of, but it will be on track.
Roma Vixa can be 4 players.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4 players. So Roma Vixa is coming out in a couple months or 2 or 3 months.
Isn't there a Stellar Horizons update coming that could be more than 2 players as well?
Oh, Stellar Horizons, it could be, yeah.
That's a multiplayer game.
Yep.
And then
we have English Civil War.
Yeah.
That's going to be in Paper Wars. It's that Power and Resolution. Can be played up to 4 games.
And that doesn't the No Peace series or wherever that's going? I thought I recollect. Maybe it's when you combine games.
I don't think there's a multiplayer with that one, but
not that one. Okay, but we have others too, I'm sure. So yeah. Let's see here. Another question here. Yeah, can you please tell John Butterfield to design more games? He's retired now, so he's trying to design more games, I believe. So I think that's happening. He works with multiple publishers.
Yep.
Mo says, I don't think anyone could do a current Ukrainian war game until it's been an actual accurate assessment of the order of battle and true after action info. Keep it general maybe, but without accuracy. So yeah, to a certain point, you can only take it there, and then it's based on reports. Very true. Thanks for joining us on YouTube, KE. He's looking forward to Western Front Ace, which I did talk about that before you joined, Bill, that talking about the schedule, that Western Front Ace is the type of game that once it becomes available, it could jump up in the schedule, because that's one you said you'd want to get out sooner rather than later. And then, of course, the Europe in Turmoil reprint.
And I know American Tank Ace is back in print now. Enemy Action Ardennes is back in print, and Russia Campaign is back in print.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'll make sure to update the next newsletter with that information for sure.
Yeah, I think right now you can say that Carrier is on its last legs.
Not surprising. From John Southard. Yes.
Yeah, Carrier is pretty close to, right, Bill?
Yeah.
Going out of print. We've already got another one in the process. So.
Yeah. And I know Brittany's working with Christopher Moeller on his Burning Banners game. So I really can't comment in detail about that. That's Brittany's project.
The game's all done.
Oh, okay. It's all done even. Okay.
And we're looking to go Kickstarter
awesome.
June 1st. Yeah. Okay. And it's going to be an actual real Kickstarter.
Like 30 days.
Okay. 30 days. Okay, it's not like
Yeah.
it's not going to be pre-ordered before like we do other games.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to have stretch goals.
Yeah.
You're going to see a very different type Kickstarter from us
Yeah.
on this one, and this is one that's truly a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Meaning
Yeah.
it's not one where the game is already published or already done, and we go Kickstarter. This is one where
Make it break it.
what?
Make it or break it.
Yeah, these are make it break it games.
Yeah. No, that's
Okay.
exciting.
Yeah, so it's very different. It's going to be a very different look. It's not going to be like the 95, 96, 99% of our games.
Yeah, that's a good point. How far out is Cactus Air Force from Mike Adams? It's being worked on right now. Here's a map. So
Look,
this
I
is
never saw that.
this is a draft map. So this was an update made Tuesday. So imagine, if you will, a scenario, which is why I love working at Compass. Imagine a scenario when you have 20, 30 projects getting updates every day.
Air Force.
So as you can see, we're getting updates made. The counters are getting done. Work's progressing on this one. Absolutely, it's Bruce Urian's doing the work. It's not final work. Oh, sorry, it has this viewer thing to it, but it's not final work. So Bruce Urian, the way he works with designers is, you do a few iteration rounds to get it right. So I don't want you to think this is final. There's always multiple steps to these artwork projects. But get some samples here for you. Again, I don't know if this will be final or not. So it's coming along. Just want to say that. And thanks to Bruce Urian for working on that game. Looking forward to that one. A lot of thumbs up I see here. Comments about Second Fallujah. So maybe I have to make a point to talk more about Paper Wars. We need to give it a little more attention because there's a game in each issue, and it's worth talking about those games. And thanks for your comments about Paper Wars and Second Fallujah here. I see quite a few comments. We'll get a learn to play on it as well through Mo's Game Table. So he does an awesome job. So thank you for that. Desert Storm, I believe, was something I know Greg was going to be considering a Desert Storm, but I don't want to misspeak here because it could be another topic or another game. But I know at one point, Gregory Smith was talking about something for Desert Storm, but I'm not going to quote him regarding a project status on that. Let's see what else we have. Yes, Vietnam Chopper Pilot. So I think that would fall under Joe Carter. I believe Joe Carter has an early
he does.
design for that.
Yep.
So, I haven't been to Applebee's in ages on the Compass Discord server, so sorry about that. Maybe we have to kick that back into high gear. So that's a good point, John. We should try to do that. This is a popular title, so we've got this reserved as one of our initial titles to reprint from GDW. It's a matter of when we get to it. I think a lot of you probably know about White Death from GDW. It's a really popular game, pretty detailed, but people love it. So we're looking forward, and that's why we picked that game in the initial batch. Let's see here. There is a game on Ukraine and Paper Wars. We'll cover early attempt to take Kiev. So there you go. Maybe that's a Ty Bomba design. I'm not familiar with that. I haven't seen.
No, it's not. It's not his design. I know.
Oh, okay, somebody else's design. Okay. No Abbott Wham page. Haven't looked at licensing rights for that one. Although Bill's always working on licensing ideas. He's always throwing some ideas out there.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey
which one?
Greg, you're okay. 2003.
Which one? Sorry, you're ahead of me in the comments, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one? A Gregory Smith comment?
Nothing.
This one?
For blood.
No. I just didn't know about that.
Yeah, I knew about that a while back, but I think Greg had shelved it for a while, I thought.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't want to say too much
Yes,
about
I
it.
like
But
that. Yeah.
Greg can always rekindle it. Cactus Air Force. Oh, gosh. Darn it. Okay. I want to say I think it's Solitaire. Sorry. I don't want to get it wrong because that's pretty
No, I
important.
think it's Solitaire. I'll get
I think
it
it is.
wrong.
I think it's purely
get it.
solitaire game. So just, I'm going to throw that out there that Cactus Air Force is a solitaire game. Thanks for the nice comments about the artwork. Glad you like it. Now, again, I don't know if this is final artwork. This is Bruce Urian's. You like it, Bill and Billy? You like that? Okay. I think everybody likes that. So there you go. Some instant feedback for you, Bruce. I put you on the spot tonight, Bruce, with some feedback there. Let me make sure I didn't miss any comments here. Just looking at, is Imperial tied out of print?
Yes.
Okay, so we will see about that coming back. Great
Yeah.
game.
No, we've got it in the works. The reprint.
Likes the P-38 in that Cactus Air Force cover there. Good job there. And then, okay, great timing. Guadalcanal, reading about the Guadalcanal campaign. I've read some good books on Guadalcanal. It's just been a long time, but yeah, I've read some really good books on that. Brian says got great potential. He's really excited about that. We just, yes, we did address that
Yeah.
solitaire question.
What I found out today that we're going to artwork, which on a that's a platoon level Guadalcanal.
Ah, wow, platoon
It's
level.
got
No.
8 counter sheets.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, and it's and it's 8 counter sheets, 2 maps, but it's platoon. It doesn't. It naval is abstracted,
Yeah.
but it's really the land campaign, and it's freaking 8 counter sheets, and it's at platoon level.
That's
So
gonna be
that's
fun.
crazy.
I like. That sounds good to me. Hey, Aaron, good to see you tonight. Got the nice SPI logo. Love it for an avatar. Any timeline for Atlantic Sentinels? That one has been approved and gone to the printers. I believe it's at the printers now. I know it went through proofing a little while ago. So, Kev, thanks for joining us. Atlantic Sentinels is at the printers. Suez 73. I'd have to double check. My memory doesn't recollect if it's part of our initial batch, but it's available. So, so that is definitely
What
something
else
that could
do I know?
happen.
Oh yeah, where Warriors for America is all done and going to printing.
That's Adam Starkweather's design.
Yeah,
I
and
believe.
then we're doing Warriors of Politics, which it takes from 1960 up to through Obama up to the last election.
Who's the designer? Do you know the designer for that? And I haven't heard about that title before.
Yeah, no, that's Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's it's a really political game that you know what I'm saying, with historical background. So that's something. So that's good.
Yeah, that is good. Updates, yes. Shoots Troopa has been at the printers for a little while, so it's at the printers. And Danny Parker's Designer Edition, Art Lupinacci. I know he had to take a forced break for a while, a forced work break for just a little bit, and he's working on finishing the second booklet out of the 3. So
yeah, like I said, I think I said this last time. Russia finished war. Okay, we're waiting for one chart that was supposed to be in the shipment we got a couple weeks ago, and they forgot to do it. So that needs to get shipped to us. Okay, and so that delayed that.
All right. I'm catching up in comments here, obviously. This syncs with when you brought up Guadalcanal, so sorry, everybody. A lot of great comments. I have trouble keeping up.
Oh, you didn't even know about that.
So more on this Guadalcanal game, Bill. What can you share more details?
No, I never. No, he just read books on it.
Oh, I said, it says Russia finished.
So I know you've mentioned.
Yes,
So naval's abstracted in the Guadalcanal game you
Correct.
just mentioned.
correct.
Any other details like complexity level you think, or it's 2-player, I assume?
Oh yeah, 2-player. I'm sure you can play it solitaire.
Okay,
One.
8 counter sheets was it? You said?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Are they 5/8 or 9/16 or?
Yeah, no, I didn't even get that far yet.
Okay, alrighty. Samuel on Facebook. Great to have some Facebook folks here. Thank you, Samuel. What's the last or current game? So what's on the table?
Oh,
I have to rephrase this question because I know how Bill works at home. So,
no.
Bill, what games, plural, do you have on the table right now at your house?
Okay, I'll tell you what I have on my table. I have some different stuff.
Not really.
Yes, I do.
There's only one new one here.
I'm talking about but I got to tell them about what I'm doing with my attic.
Your attic.
Yes,
Oh, are you doing it?
yes, they're coming Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Okay. I'm crazy, but that's
Uh-oh.
irrelevant. Okay. So yes, what I'm playing is Dawn's Early Light.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and I'm playing Korean War, and I'm playing Santiago and
Paper Wars.
yeah,
Santiago
and I've
campaign?
got, Red Sun Rising from SPI because I always like that one.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always
Good for
like
you.
that one. That was one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites too.
And I like I got the 1941 and 1942 GDW set.
Oh, great. Okay, awesome. So yeah, and is that the new edition that
Yes.
came back from the
Oh,
printers?
yeah, I can't play the old edition.
That's a great question. For myself, I can't even remember what the last game is that I've played because I'm usually spot checking things all the time. That's my role. I'm not playing games so much. So, it would be it would be like a solitaire game. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I set up one in a while.
But great question, Samuel. Thanks for that question. Yeah, 8 maps. Yeah, no, 8 counter sheets for Guadalcanal. That's right.
Crazy.
That's awesome. We like counter sheets. Is it a new game system?
Yes.
All right, they're ready for the pre-order, pay later option on that one. You talked about Finnish expansion already. Can you remind everybody what your answer was?
No. What happened? It was supposed to be in this
one chart
delivery, one chart. That's all that we're missing on that, and they're waiting. It missed this shipment, so it's got to go in the next one. So I would say that by the time we get it, maybe a summer release.
Okay, summer release. Paul, bad news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it'll be a different lifetime or a alternate universe.
Never see those. Yep.
We won't see those. I just paid a few months back for both these games, the original editions, and that's all you can get. That's not gonna. The new ones, especially, aren't nothing. The Europa series is happening anymore, sadly. But there's other options out there. Hi, John, Billy, and Billy. Kurt Gillies. Hey, Kurt. Good to see you there. Was finally able to purchase a copy of the War expansion kit. Awesome. Big multiplayer game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's a multi, yeah.
So if you come to the convention and Ernie's there, he always tries to get the combined game going. So that's the War Pacific, the War Europe. And I don't know if the expansions necessarily has to be used in the combined game because it adds rules in Chrome. But man, doing the combined game, that would be a hoot. And they actually had both games set up at the last Compass Expo. So absolutely. SPI Firefight with a map update might be good. So, well, that's another story. SPI with Bill. That would be another town hall session that we cannot fit today. And Brian gets enough political battles with his brother, so he can be a good play tester. I think he's.
And I'll tell you what a great game is. Is 2040.
2040 coming up. Yeah, that's on our.
2040 hasn't gotten a lot of stuff, but once that comes out, it is really a fun game, but it has a lot of overtures that you could relate to what's happening.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be a very quiet launch on social media channels when 2040 in American Insurgency. I'm sure nobody will have any strong reactions to this.
No, because it's not real. It has nothing to do with reality. Not that it's blue and red and
shattered flag of the United States, right there.
And you got blue and red, and the reds are in the suburbs. The cities are controlled by the blue player. Yeah, there's no really relation. It's just a good overall game. It really is fun.
We'll check in on that one later, guys. That's coming up, by the way. So I'm looking forward to when that one comes up. Yes, Paul, thank you for weighing in on Shoot Strip is at the printers now for some time. Absolutely.
Yep.
Cactus Air Force. Sorry, I can't say too much. I've showed some images and things that are from this week, and Bruce is working on it actively with the designer, Ray Fiora. But I can't get into too many details other than it's a solitaire system. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think there's too much like with Coast Watchers or things like that, guys, just to let you know. It's really about the air. It's about the air game, just to let you know about that. Mo's been busy, so we're looking to make him unbusy because I
know Mo, and I know Mo's working on Man of War.
Okay? Yeah, that's wrapping up.
And then he was supposed to start with the Fleet series, but then we took him off that to finish For Motherland.
Yep, exactly. Ian says, what about English Civil War games? He's a great fan of the Cromwell game from SDC.
Yeah, that's the one we're doing with SimCam in the magazine.
Yep, there you go. So we've got that one coming in the magazine. And then, King's War for Clash of Arms. That was another popular title as well. So we've got one of those coming for sure. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see here. David's asking thoughts about the warrior system for Southern Africa. From the rise of Shaka to the Anglo-Zulu War, it would be Shaka's dynasty versus.
I'll run that by Adam and see.
Adam, that would be for Adam Starkweather, absolutely. Let's see here. Red Sun Rising, that was a Mark Herman design, right?
Well, I
I think
think
there was a co-designer on that guy.
it was Frank Davis too.
It was Frank Davis too. Yeah, exactly.
And you never, but yeah, you have to have the rata to play that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't play it out of the box.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because but with the rata that you can get, it's a great game. So
there you go. Yeah, GDW Citadel. It's not on our initial hit list, but it's available for sure. FYI. Good to see you, by the way, Roger. Roger's designed some phenomenal games.
Yeah,
we're working with
I
Roger.
gotta tell you. No, I gotta tell you. Okay. I know Bruce has just sent Roger the map and the counters for Grand Army of the Republic, and Roger has to go through and make sure they're all good.
Yep.
And then they're going to work on the rules. Roger has made some changes to the game, so it's not a straight reprint. Okay,
Right.
He's made it more solitaire friendly. He's added some stuff. We've added some counters. Okay, so that's the first one. Then I know Bruce is starting to work on Lawrence of Arabia. And then I talked to Roger after we get those two, and I need to remind him because I think he forgot. Okay, we're doing Shot and Shell, I think.
Oh, great. Naval. Awesome. Yeah, I think
that was the 3W one.
Yeah, 3W. Then was it? Yeah, I don't know if it was Yaquinto ever, and then it was that Canadian Mosman did it for.
No, but that was Ironsides, I thought.
Oh, they did Shot and Shell also.
Who did?
I believe.
Kino didn't.
Oh, in Canada, they.
I think Shot and Shell was designed by Roger. Okay. And maybe I'm wrong, but
I'll look it up.
I thought 3W released that, and
they definitely did. Yeah, 3W definitely did a box version of that one. And then, thanks for the information about Ukraine and Paper Wars 114. Awesome.
Now, Steve, I think, is also the designer of Felucia.
He is.
I'm telling you, I think that's true.
Yep, that's correct. That is 100% correct, and we don't need to verify that one. Shin Godzilla, great to see you again, Shin. And yeah, triple header, Prelude to Revolution. Yeah, these are good games. Yeah, why not? These are good thematic. All hell breaks loose, right? All hell breaks loose in all three of these situations.
Yeah,
so
but I think they're all multiplayer too.
Yeah. Any news on the Imprint Golden Age games, which is like
that was
Chris Moeller. That's the Chris Moeller. That's the Chris Burning Banners game. That's the first one.
Burning Banners is January, and then the Rome game is maybe September, October.
January. Burning Banners is June.
Yeah, June. I said.
Yeah.
Burning Banners is June, and then another one in.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, and then here's the thumbs up. I'm behind comments, guys. Sorry, but yeah, we were talking about 2040 a second ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So here, not 2042, and then 2040 will be a fun one. Fake news insurgency. It sounds like a scenario rule in there we could add.
No, but it's really a fun game.
A lot of stuff. It's meant to be a lot of fun. No controversy. That's right, Rick. You nailed that. Operation Storm 333. I do have a play tester lined up with Christopher Davis, so we're looking to get that play tested. So hopefully we'll be getting that out or finalized this year is the goal. Let's see what else we have here. I'm really catching up in comments here, guys. You guys got a lot of great comments. So tell us about the play test games for Compass Expo. I think that's largely. I know Gregory Smith will have several titles. He's expected to be there. I'd have to go through the list of designers that are actually going to be attending to really give good answers on that. So that's when we'll have to prepare for Roger. I think we'll have to. That's part of the marketing of the expo is along these lines. Is a great point. What Roger said is what can I see there for designers and play tests, and we do list seminars as an example. But we haven't got that far along yet to know which designers, are all going to be there. So that's something we have to work on so we can add that content, Roger, and for others. But like the past Compass Expos, we've had usually 8 to 10 designers minimum, typically, is what we've seen. So we're hoping to see, the same type of a turnout. How many more boat series games like Chanel boats? I think there's one on.
No, it's just one's going to print. Next week it's dog boats, and I think that's it for that series.
Right, and there could be one for Vietnam.
No, but that's not really that series. That's just a different. Okay. Then comes the pirate game.
Pirates, yeah. Age of Piracy.
I think Vietnam is the next one.
The pirate game, Age of Piracy. Let me see. Let me check that one. Gotta find it. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for it if I can find it. So Golden Age of Piracy. So let me go here. Yeah, this is early stuff. So I mean, this is really early, guys. So this is like way in advance. So we've got some displays that
Oh,
we're
it's a pirate.
just sort of messing around with these displays. We're trying to get getting the functional design right. Okay, so it's going to be, it's a little random here. But yeah, just to give you an idea, we're trying to explore getting things right. So this is early in the process. All kinds of different ideas here for the design, different situations, jungle. But yeah, lots of stuff going on here with this one. I think this is my favorite map. So I'll highlight this map. So this is a nice map showing, the movement in the areas.
Army.
So we're still early. We're
I like
still
that.
early in that one. Still early in Golden Age of Piracy. Let's see here. Looking at other comments. Yeah, Shin. So yeah, the Yakito versions are the Grail games. Excalibur. I don't have the Excalibur versions at all. So there you go. Yeah, it's okay to have a negative interest in any game. That's absolutely all right. It's a matter of taste, so no problem at all.
No, yeah, look.
That's expected, right?
Yeah,
That's
no,
expected.
I publish we publish a very variety of games, monsters, you name it. We do it all.
And then we do have.
People ain't gonna buy everything, and some people ain't gonna like it, but that's not what I'm here for.
And Martin Fenelon, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong. Sorry, but you know who I'm talking about. The Falkland game that I think.
Yeah. Roger knows the guy. Hey, Roger knows the guy. Yeah, Roger knows the guy, Roger Nord, and he was going to get in contact with him about redoing that game. And so it's a straight reprint. And I don't know. Maybe he did get in contact. I don't know whatever happened to that.
All right. And then, Desert Tide by Michael Vitale using the Tide system from Gregory Smith. That will be at Expo in May. So again, we'll get a list together. We'll make that an action item and make sure we get a list together. Absolutely.
What's that big game? What big game? The big game. Get Julian's list.
Let's see. PresCon. So Compass Games were present at Open Gaming. Great to hear that. Prelude to Rebellion was being played. Awesome. As in saw Third World War. Yeah, Third World War is a popular one. I usually see NATO set up at conventions as well. Excellent.
Sorry, I deal with Zoo.
Catching up on comments. Yep, that's right. Belter's next. I think Shen, you did hear that, right? Belter's the next game that we're starting out of the GDW mix. So maybe you want to proof the components for us and help us out on that one. That'd be awesome.
Oh, no, you forgot. Chaco is another one that's being worked on now.
Oh, Chaco War from GDW. I forgot all about that one. Yeah,
and then we've got Divine Wind, which is Frank Davis's
game. Yeah,
that should be turned over maybe hopefully by June. Okay. And we are going to do a reprint of Steel Wolves. It's going to be a straight reprint.
Oh, great. And then Burma. Yes, Burma is.
Yeah, Burma is actually going to be heading off to the printers pretty soon.
Burma's going off to the printers from GDW. So there's another one.
Then Lightning Strikes, which is that, it's not the Blitz system. It's not World in Flame system. It's a little bit of both. Okay. And it takes it from World War I all the way through to the end of World War II. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you can go, you could go past that in a Cold War scenario. Yeah. Okay. And that's going to be that we've waited on for a long time. It's been 5-6 years, and he's got the artwork done. He's got he's working on the rule layouts now. That is a big game. Awesome. Okay. That's got like tons of charts, like 12 counter sheets. Okay. And so that's that.
Awesome. And then Eagles by GDW is not on our initial list, but it is, I believe, available to us. So that was the
that's the Rome game, right?
That's the precursor to Caesar's Legions, I believe.
Yeah, no, I want that too.
So there's there you
go.
So Bill's a hard
here's
sell.
What you can say. If we're all
if
we're all doing this, I would say that in time, every GDW, other than the ones we can't get, will be reprinted.
Right. That's the goal.
Okay? And what we're trying to do is maybe 2 or 3 a year.
Right.
Okay. So so we should be pretty well along. So don't feel that we're not going to end up doing them, because we're going to probably end up doing all of them at some point.
Yep. It's pretty easy to contact us, Shane. If you first, thanks for volunteering. We really appreciate the help from everybody. You can email me at john@compassgames.com, JOHN, and let's connect and talk. And I hope your consulting projects are going well. Dennis here, who again is in recovery mode. So Dennis, we hope you're feeling better now. 2/3 great game on Falklands was Where There Is Discord. Yes, Where There Is Discord. That was a large size game. I remember that.
Okay.
Was it Fifth Column Games? That was out
Yeah,
of the
fifth
UK.
column games.
The air and naval portions were great. The land game, not so great. I editorialized a little bit. Done in Britain, but I think the company, I don't know if the company's still, I don't know if they're still actively publishing. That's a good question.
But
Anyone ask about Napoleon's Eagles 2 yet? I believe it's on our schedule, or it was on our schedule at one point.
if anybody has designs, okay, yeah, send them to me.
Yep, absolutely.
And what?
Yeah, no, Roger, that's not Vicksburg. That's the town of Cromwell,
There you go, where you're at.
where we live.
You guys send it to him at sales@compassgames.com. He just says send it to me, but he doesn't tell you where to go.
Where do we, yeah, so send
sale,
designs or anything to me.
At
Yeah.
sales@compassgames.
Sales@compassgames.com.
Yeah.
And then, for Solace, that's one that could be done. It's available. As Bill said, it is available for us. Yes, on Lightning Strikes. Awesome. Please get in your ampersand hashtag town halls for tonight, as we're getting close to, yes, we're on the hour, guys. We're right at 8, right on the hour. So definitely. Last game they did was Cromwell. That is the company we were talking about, Fifth Column Games, I believe.
Oh,
Darren-
yeah, that was that.
Darren's listening. Darren in Petaluma's listening. And Town Hall. Thank you on YouTube. Town Hall. So everybody get in your Town Hall, please. I haven't done the big, obvious, big, huge banner, but I'm doing it now. Please get in
Everybody
your
should have
hashtag
gotten their
Town Hall.
1812 all shipped out already.
Yep.
Okay, the next one is Doomsday of the Balkans, and
Yep.
that should be a couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks for that, and that will ship. And
Yep.
then Prelude to Revolution or whatever.
Yep. Prelude to
Yeah.
Revolution. Yep. Absolutely. All right. Awesome. Okay. So we're on the hour. I don't know if anybody has any hot topic questions they want to post now. That would be awesome. Oops, I just saw a comment I was trying to bring up. John Longshore. Drang nach Osten und Schweden are not part of Europa. Came out way before Europa. Oh, okay. I can check on those. With GD, I can check on those. So good to know. I thought they were part of what became basically.
I
thought it was basically the further development of the system started there, and then they renamed it.
yeah,
Fire in the
that's
East.
what I thought.
And I think the rights to the original go along with that. But hey, good to know. Yeah, DNO is Europa basically. But hey, we can always double check. But Robert and Vince think, along our lines. Thanks to the best CEO we know. Have a great week, guys. Thank you so much, E4M. Appreciate it. That's to you, Bill and Billy, co-CEOs. There we go. Okay, so anything? I think we can let it go at this point, Bill and Billy, unless you got any final words before the 2
Do I have
weeks.
anything, Bill? I don't think
Anything
I
else?
do.
How's the warehouse going? Everything good in the warehouse? All that's going well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I gotta on the attached building, I gotta put a roof on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
What's the idea? What's the idea for your attic you're doing next Wednesday?
oh, okay.
Jesus.
Here's what happened. Okay, so we have an attic space with a pull down thing. Okay, and so we put boards, because remember we have the air conditioning vents up there, and so that screws up because they put it right in the middle of the place. So there was a little area off to the side that I was able to put like boards up, okay, and do some flooring.
Yep.
Okay, and then I would just throw stuff up there, okay, but I was running out of floor space. So I said, I got to hire somebody to clean that up and make shelves up there.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I'm talking to the guy, and I said, why can't we just put a floor over the vents? Okay, because these are freaking big air conditioning vents.
Yeah.
Okay, or heat. And so what he did was he said, oh no, what you should do is build stairs and build a floor like a deck.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that so we could build over the vents.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And I said, well, I can't get big ping pong tables up there to play.
Right.
Okay. Because the hole isn't, no, how the attic, the stairs are sloped. So there's no way I could ever get a ping pong table up there. Okay. And I said, my problem with my ping pong tables, which I never knew years ago that there were different size ping pong tables.
Mm-hmm.
So when I grew up, I had a pool table. My parents had a pool table with a ping pong table. And I was able to fit 2 maps across. Okay, with a lot of room. Okay. But what happened was when I bought other ping pong tables, I realized they all 12, 13 footers. Okay. So I want him to build. So he's going to build a table that will be my monster game. So I can set up all those monster games, like 8, 9 maps. And I will go up in the attic and I will have another room to myself.
Oh, that's
Now,
awesome.
the problem is it's cold up there in the winter and it's hot in the summer, but you have to do
Hey,
it.
there you go. Got more space.
Yeah,
I remember.
Like we're never going to play them. I'm just going to set them up.
So I'll do a less than 30-second story. I was 15 years old at my parents' house, obviously growing up, and I had a very small bedroom for myself. And I got Terrible Swift Sword, which was fairly new from SBI. I'm aging myself. It was pretty much a new release at the time, and I couldn't fit space for Terrible. So I couldn't fit a table in my bedroom because I couldn't use an outside room and had to be in my bedroom. So what I worked it out was I got rid of my bed, my big stand-up bed in the room. I got rid of it, just held onto the mattress part, put the mattress in the middle of the room, got rid of everything else. The bed frame, everything went bye-bye, box springs by, and put the ping pong table over the bed because it's the only way I could fit. So I'll never forget this to this day. It's like yesterday. My dad and mom together are walking down the hallway. My door's open. They just take a look in. They look at me, at the room. They look at each other, and then they just keep walking like, what the hell's wrong with our son? What the F is he doing? It's like this bed on the floor. Oh, man. I'll never forget the look in their face, sheer horror, like, oh, my God, our son's a whack job. But yeah, it was fun memories nonetheless. But there you go. At the expense of my parents. But yeah. Rest their both their souls. Okay, so let's do the giveaway. So I'm assuming it's going to be
1812.
1812, the Great Lakes War. So let me get that ready for everybody. So let me just cue it up, just so we always like to show the box cover to the game. So let me hide the banner since we've got the hashtag Town Hall already set up. So this game is just shipping now per our homepage. It is the last shipping product, so we're showing it right here, and this is going to be our giveaway. Great giveaway. A lot of good initial comments coming in about the game already. So let's do the giveaway. Here we are. So we have thanks, by the way. We have 236 live viewers, which I do believe is a record. I don't think we've hit over 230 before. So thank you all very much for being here. It's awesome. And we're going to give away 1812. So good luck to everybody, and let's do the drawing. Boom. 218 people have entered the drawing for 1812, the Great Lakes Frontier.
Well, no, when I say cold, it's really cold up there.
And there we go. A new winner. I'm not familiar with Buster O1
I don't know if
Actual.
we've ever had him before.
Yeah, Infidel. So over on YouTube, you got a lot of confetti in the air. It's hard to read there for a second, but there you go. So what you want to do, what Bill mentioned earlier, you want to send an email to sales@compassgames.com. with your mailing address, just to verify your identity, maybe a screen grab of your YouTube membership channel, where you're listed. Just make sure we got the right person. Let Bill know who you are, and you just won yourself an awesome, awesome game, which is this one, 1812, the Great Lakes Frontier. So congratulations again to Buster O1 Actual.
Yeah, now, John.
Yes, sir.
What was I going to tell you? We're still working on the non-China overseas people.
Yeah, that China stuff's going to get interesting as I think we go on in time. It's starting to heat up more in the news media circles. They're talking a little bit more about China now.
So like I said, we've got that other country.
Yes.
They actually gave us a sample of a game.
Okay.
And look, it wasn't right. We were pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Okay. And so we're working with them to bring them along, and it's going to take a year, whatever it's going to take, because so what happens is that, let's say something happens in the supply chain.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. I have the ability to, it won't hurt us
Right.
as
Right.
much because number one, I have in-house games that I haven't released.
Right.
So I have
You
that
got a
backlog.
pipeline to sort of
And I've
cover.
already been working with a country outside of China, outside of the
Yep.
EU,
Yeah. Got to do that.
okay,
So
that hopefully we can bring them along, okay, and make it where if anything happens with China, I'm able to use those. Shipping costs have gone down. Okay.
good. That helps.
Container cost.
Yep.
The other thing too is the stuff we do in America. And Bill, we had a meeting with the guy because like Combat 1 and 2, the maps are done. There's a couple other things, but the maps are done in the US.
Mhm.
Okay. And yeah, what do you think of that? Oh, it's unbelievable what it's costing us in the
Oh,
US.
Can't imagine.
And that's why Combat 1, okay, why we're putting that up, because those 4 maps,
Right.
okay, are because they're American made.
Yeah.
Okay, and we had the printer guy come to our office this week because he gives me a quote that's up from 7 months ago.
Yeah.
That's up how much? More than double what it was.
We love inflation. We love it.
Well, it's not.
Supply
It's not
chain.
they can't get the stuff.
Yeah.
The paper is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why.
Good thing you like Vassal so much, Bill, because if we run out of chance of a flavored paper due to inflation, we'll have Vassal. We'll do Vassal only products because it's your favorite. Mo will back me up on this. That Vassal is your long term goal.
No, I actually been thinking about. Moving the time frame from like 6 months
Uh-huh.
to maybe 5.5.
Wow! Oh my god!
You know, it's a process.
Oh,
That's just a year.
I need a drink. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. I gotta get it.
And then the funny thing, which I'll tell you, and I'll just say this and then we'll end. The funny thing is, okay, the problem with what? Oh yeah. Why not use? Yeah, no, that's the other problem is yeah, all the countries. See, the U.S. is like one of the only countries that does not have import tax or any type of customs or import stuff. Okay. And you look at EU, okay, those governments are ripping those people off. Canada, I never knew this till about I didn't know that Canada had a customs tax on stuff that goes in there until like 8-10 years ago.
It's tough.
So,
it's tough sledding.
It really is. And to ship over there, what?
No,
What do you say?
tough sledding.
Yeah, it's tough sledding. So
It
it's
can be
just,
tough sledding. You know, it's tough. To
Yeah, it's a slippery slope. Tough sledding, right? There
yeah,
you go.
no, it is what it is. But I'll tell you, it's,
Yeah, he says you're a tease on that whole Vassal thing. You've
Well,
earned new
what?
teaser.
I listened to my
6 months to
listen
5.5.
constituents.
Oh my
I
gosh.
listen to the people and the customers.
Good. There you go. Oh, there you go. That's a big
No,
move
I
right
hate.
there.
No, I just and I know people say I play Vassal and I can only play Vassal. So and then my customers, I love my customers. I just can't understand how. I can't understand that.
Yeah, Canadian customs.
Yeah, no, that's a hit or miss. And it used to be in Europe, it was a hit or miss, but then Europe is doing everything.
Ouch. My gosh, Jay. Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn. That's just, yeah, that's a killer right there. Sorry.
So what I do
killer.
is here's what I do. Okay, we have a lot of distributors overseas. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that they can buy it. It works better for them. And maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is my assumption. Maybe not true.
Yeah.
Okay. when I ship to a distributor, I think the price, it's more cost effective for them to buy it from online stores in Europe
Right.
and in that avenue than for me to try to do a direct order and ship.
Yep. Yep.
Or maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think.
Glad you're looking. Yeah, it's tough business, but yeah, it's great that you're looking at alternatives. Your plan B in case the supply chain does a rollover on us, due to worldwide affairs. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah,
But
you
at
never
least you're
know.
prepared. Never know.
Never know.
Well, guys, thank you so much for the overtime coverage here. Very interesting topics about supply chain printing. Yes, it's a real issue. It's going to get more real probably too. So it's very serious. But I'll turn it over to Bill and Billy for final goodbyes until we meet again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. And remember, we got to get those numbers up for the convention.
Yep.
We got to get the word out. And I just think that's the issue.
Yep.
Because everybody knows about the November one.
Yep.
Okay, but we really have to get that out. Have a great week or 2 weeks, and we'll see you again.
Great. Yep. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye-bye.